joining us this morning, we've got Kunal Bothra as well as Chandan Taparia on the charts. And good to have you, gentlemen. As we're stepping into the truncated Diwali week, it seems like momentum, at least for the last 2 weeks, has been on the upside. We've got the FIIs as well that have been supporting flows. Kunal, take us through your assessment on the Nifty. Is this likely to continue for a prolongated time? And what are some of your top bets?
Good morning, Avan. Yes, I think the markets would try to carry forward some bit of momentum in the last couple of weeks, which we've seen on the indices. But I think more importantly, I think the market breadth or the betterment of the market breadth, I think, has been one of the key features of the rally in the last 1 week. Now, in terms of Nifty levels, 11,700, which was a major resistance for the Nifty. I think that's now getting tested for the indices. When I look at the option scenario as well, I think the option scenario indicates that the put writing, which is one of the key indicators of base for short-term charts, that has now moved up from 11,500 to now 11,600. So I think for the next couple of days, especially since it's a short week, I think this 11,600 mark could be a could be a strong base for the Nifty. But I think another key for in terms of indices is the underperformance of Bank Nifty. So relative basis comparison with Nifty, which is now back to those key levels of 11,700, which was exactly the point of that 2-day rally which we'd seen in the mid of September. Bank Nifty is still down 1,500 points from those levels relatively. So I think that's going to be a bit of a catch, because if the Bank Nifty picks up steam from here, then you expect Nifty could not just break 11,700, but even go much beyond that as well. But if the Bank Nifty keeps underperforming the way we've seen the last couple of weeks, then I believe that there could be a chance that we might go into a bit of a pause on the indices.
All right, fair enough. What about your top recommendations, Kunal?
Calls, Avan. The first one is about Ashok Leyland. The stock did extremely well last week. On Friday also, I think it closed at the highest point of the trade. 77 is where the stock is trading around. It's below its 200 moving average. But looking at many of these auto stocks, I believe it's time that maybe the laggard stocks could also try and pick up pace and momentum from current levels. Ashok Leyland is a buy. Short-term targets of 81. Stop loss to be kept at 75. The second would be about NIT Tech. The stock is now heading towards a rounding bottom breakout on the hourly charts. 1420 is where and I had indicated a buy on Friday as well, but I believe even at current levels of 1440 odd, I think NIT Tech could be a good buy. Targets to be kept at 1500 odd and stop loss at 1410.
All right, there you have it. All of the top recommendations from Kunal. Getting a move on then. We also have Jay Thakkar joining in. But Chandan, fill us in. Your top calls?
Yeah, talking about the market, the Nifty has been forming higher highs, higher lows from last 5 trading session, and now till it holds above 11,600, this momentum can surpass the previous swing high of 11,700 and extend this rally towards 11,850 and higher zone. We have seen surge in the put call ratio, which also indicates the positive momentum to continue. Talking about the trading ideas, first it is buy on Bata India. This stock has been making higher tops, higher bottom formation. In this series, we have seen the open interest addition of around 25%. It has given a consolidation breakout, so expecting further rally in the counter. One can buy with a stop loss of 1730, and here we are having the upside target towards 1845 level. Second trade, that is buy on counter like Voltas. This stock has given a decisive breakout, and this breakout can lead it to higher zones, so recommending to go long on Voltas with a stop loss of 675, and here we have potential to move to our 725 levels.
Okay, those are some of the top recommendations. Jay Thakkar also with us. Jay, we're stepping into trade with fairly strong cues, 11,650 on the index. What are your recommendations?
Very good morning to you, Avan. Avan, yes, absolutely, yes. Others said that overall we have been seeing good momentum coming in Nifty, and overall I think the probability of Nifty taking off his previous swing high of 11,710 is quite high. On the lower side, I believe that 11,500 is now a good base. The base has shifted from 11,100 to 11,500 now, and keeping these levels in mind, I think I have two buy recommendations. The first one is on Reliance Industries. I think this stock made a lifetime high in the last trading session. In fact, it has been clearly forming good high tops, high bottom on the monthly charts as well. The momentum indicators at all the degrees, Avan, right from daily to monthly charts, have been into in the buy mode. I think the way the stock has made a new lifetime high, the probability of a fresh wave on the upside is there, and I think the wave 5 on the upside has started. It can take this stock to the levels of almost 1460 in the short term. One can buy this with a stop loss of 1390. The second buy recommendation is on Bata India. The stock has clearly broken out from a falling channel. It has been forming high tops, high bottom, and we have been seeing that this sector has stayed, immune to whatever nifty volatility we have seen in the past. So I think Bata India continues to be in the uptrend. Target of around 1820. One can buy this with a stop loss of 1745.